Hey guys, Cody back here once again for a review, and for today's review I'm talking about the second movie that was sent to me from Tommy Slama. As you guys know, I just did a review for his previous film Weed Wolf, and yeah, I just finished watching his second one, and so I'm going to go ahead and give the best review I can of this movie because I must say this movie is a ride. First off, I want to say though, I kind of got it wrong. Tommy Slama actually did not. He did not direct Weed Wolf. He actually only produced that one. He did direct some of it, but not the entire thing. So I kind of apologize for that error. However, he did direct this one, which is called Alabama Sasquatch. And it basically uses all the same characters from Weed Wolf are in it. It's set in the same town of Normal, Texas, and it basically follows the same characters. Only this time it's a completely new storyline, and it's actually a crazier one, as I must say. But I'm gonna try my best to, like I said, give my review of this because there's so many things going on in this movie. It's gonna be really hard for me to do this film justice because it's just so outrageous and just so over the top that it's just one of the movie you just got to see it. You know, you just got to see it in order to understand it. But basically, the whole story is a guy that actually left Normal a while back. A few years ago, he came back to the town. His name is Junebug, and he's black. And he's basically the only black person in town, as what it looks like. I'm not trying to signal him out. I'm just saying that that's how it is. You know, in a town full of rednecks, he's like the only black guy. And you know, he goes talking to his friend Paul, and you know, they were actually in a war together. And you know, they go into that a little bit. But he basically comes back, and you know, he's trying to get acquainted with everybody that's there. And you know, while this is happening, Bumper from you know, the first film Weed Wolf. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. He's over there hanging out with this, with of course the Weed Wolf this entire time. And you know, basically while this is happening, people are starting to talk about a Sasquatch that has been going around and killing people, but he's really just there just smoking weed, basically. And he's basically just out in the shadows. He doesn't want people to bother him or whatever. But you know, of course, the black guy Junebug ends up meeting him, and they end up and of course they end up smoking, and that's basically how the movie begins. There's actually one point where Junebug actually finds a whole bag of weed, and you know, he's just going around smoking that. He ends up getting caught by this group of a family of cannibals, basically, and they end up before he can and as he escapes, he ends up leaving his bag of weed there, and the whole rest of the movie is basically just him trying to get his bag of weed back from the cannibals before the cops show up to the house and find out that he's been smoking weed. That's pretty much the storyline of it as far as I can get into it without spoiling anything or without just, like I said, there's so much crazy stuff going on in this movie. Just like in Weed Wolf, this is a straight like grindhouse style feeling. The movie opens with an old school sign that says, like, you know, feature presentation, and then you see a girl like in a shower, and the Sasquatch actually comes in and he comes over her, and it's just hilariously disgusting. But yeah, while the main story of the movie's going on, you also see Bumper, and he's basically just hanging out smoking weed with the Weed Wolf the whole time. You know, and he's, of course, every time he sees the girl, he ends up coming. There's also another plot to it where this basically this Nazi German girl was like really hot is coming to the town to try and find this thing of I believe it's crystals is what she's looking for. I can't remember, but there's this whole storyline that involves the crystals of how that it was somehow related to Hitler, and now the Sasquatch has it, and she's basically trying to go after the Sasquatch and, you know, basically to get the crystals back, or It might not be crystals, I'm not quite sure, but as I said, this is just one movie that you just have to see to believe. There's so many things going on. You know, there's a story of the news anchor. He has an alcohol problem, and basically he is just trying to trying to get him sober throughout that time. And Junebug ends up asking him and the old man named Paul to come and help him get his weed bag from the cannibal family. There's that going on. While the news anchor is actually talking to, he's actually doing the news. He's telling the story about this little kid named Poot, and it's basically just this story about this kid who sort of became a kind of like a Boy Scout, and then he kind of got away from it, and he's basically just sort of like very well known in the town, and it's just really over the top and really, really crazy. I know I'm not doing this movie any justice. I know that this review is just kind of everywhere, but this movie is just everywhere. And it's just really hard to pinpoint, like, I can give you an idea of the story, but everything else that's going on, it's just way over the top. And it's just, it's something you just, it's just really hard to describe, basically. So, the best thing I can do is I'll leave a link down below to the trailer of the movie. Like I said, if you enjoyed Weed Wolf, I actually think you'll probably enjoy this one. I think I preferred this one over Weed Wolf. Personally, I thought it flowed better. It didn't feel as long as Weed Wolf. Again, I think Weed Wolf felt like it dragged on a bit. But I'll leave a link down below to the trailer. I'll leave a link down below to the Facebook page. And, so just give you guys an idea of how over the top these films are. And for the audience that I'm sure that this movie's for, is that if you're into like old school grindhouse movies shot on video, crazy over the top, loony, just hilarious movies that don't really make any sense, but they're so enjoyable to watch, then I definitely recommend Alabama Sasquatch and Weed Wolf. They make a awesome double feature, and they're just one of those movies you just gotta sit down and just laugh. Just turn off your mind, turn off your brain, and just sit there and just laugh at these movies. And I'm saying this in the best way. I'm not criticizing the movie. These movies are just entertaining, very entertaining, and it's very, very hard to just. It's just hard to describe. So, like I said, I'll leave a link down below to the trailer. I'll also leave a link down below to the Facebook page. Check out the trailer, and if you like the way it looks, then I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll also leave a link down below to the director, who goes by Bumper Hardwood on Facebook. I'll leave a link down below to his Facebook page in case you guys want to message him, and maybe he'll send you a copy. And like I said, I really enjoyed both these movies, and I'm also looking forward to his next film called American Freak Show, which is basically the third movie in this sort of trilogy of just outrageous movies. But anyway, guys, sorry that this review is kind of lackluster and it didn't really make that much sense, but honestly, this movie really didn't make that much sense, and that's what's really awesome about it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I think starting Monday, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to get away from independent reviews and start talking about other type films. I'm going to be doing a video where I talk about my favorite family films, which I'm hoping to get that up maybe by Monday. So stay tuned for that. And then I'll get back to doing some more independent films. And because now that it's summertime, I plan on doing a lot of different films, or a lot of different videos, and talking about different films and different genres. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Check out the links down below. See everyone next time.